the national capability is responsible for finding data and information on the current foods that are consumed by consumers in the UK. And we collate that information, we evaluate it, and we publish it as part of the Cancer-Wilson Composition of Foods. And we also have an electronic data set published by Public Health England, but there's also a link through our website, and that can be downloaded as an Excel format and used in software and other research applications. So the Cancer-Wilson Composition of Foods was published in 2015. That's the 7th updated version. And we use that for a number of reasons, but in particular, the information is used to support the National Diet and Nutrition Survey that looks at the public health in terms of what people are eating against the recommendations. So that's really a very good public health evaluation and helps policymakers look for ways to improve the diet and then subsequently the health of the population. The composition of foods contains data on about 3,000 foods that are commonly consumed in the UK. That includes both simple foods like fortified foods, breakfast cereals, but also a range of typical composite dishes that we eat. And these are calculated from ingredients using standardised recipes. As part of our food data generation, we work closely with industry when we develop both the types of food being consumed in the diet, but also getting samples and data on some of the more fortified foods. So we've worked with the fish industry in terms of the types of fishes that are caught off our seas, how they're processed and how do they get into the supermarket. We've worked with the egg industry as well. Egg composition has changed in recent years due to the changes in the way the hens are looked after, types of feed they have. So that's influenced the composition of the eggs that we have, particularly in relation to higher levels of vitamin D, selenium and vitamin K. And more recently we've been talking to the meat industry in terms of getting more up-to-date information on the types of meats that are now produced in terms of particularly the fat to lean ratio. So the Food Databanks National Capabilities role is to both talk to users of the data from the research side, from government and also from industry to make sure we have the most up-to-date and relevant data. But our role also is to try and explain to other research users, dietitians, health professionals, the limitations of the data and how best to use that data. So the UK data is produced using standardised procedures that we've agreed with our European colleagues. So we have a European standard that sets out how the data should be produced and types of ways of describing the foods. So we work quite closely with the European compilers. We also have integrated our data into a European platform that's used to support research at the pan-European level. It's also being used to deliver information to the European Food Safety Authority that are also looking at consumption at the European level of various foods and nutrients, again to look at the sort of nutritional well-being of the population.